Hi, and welcome to Let's Cook and Stir Stories, a noodles recipe designed for those with a low spice tolerance but packed with maximum flavor. Take a quarter of cabbage and remove the white core. Give it a gentle press. This makes it super easy to slice into long, thin strands afterward. Next, we'll make a small cut on the carrot to help it stay in place. Then, we'll make diagonal slices. Stack the slices together and julienne the carrots for that perfect thin cut. Essentially, we are going to cut the vegetables as thinly as possible to mimic the shape of the noodles. For the bell pepper, start by cutting off the top and bottom. Then, make a cut down the middle and run your knife along the inside to easily remove the seeds. Once that's done, lay the outer part flat on the cutting board and slice it into thin strips. We'll be using the salad onion greens for cooking as well as garnish. The white parts for cooking, and it will add flavor to the dish. 5 to 6 cloves of minced garlic. If you want the perfect noodles, then don't cook the noodles as per packet instructions. Instead, use this tried and tested method. Bring a pot of water to a vigorous boil, then add the noodles. I followed the packet instructions in my earlier videos. I have to say, this method is so much better. Once the strands start to separate, cook them for 1 minute. Then, switch off the heat and cover the pot for another 2 minutes. After that, drain the noodles, but be sure to reserve some of the noodle water for later use. Rinse the noodles with cold water to stop the cooking process. Add a drizzle of oil. Massage the noodles gently. This method guarantees you will get perfect noodles every time. Now, in a wok over high heat, add enough oil to saute all the vegetables. Now, add 1 teaspoon of chili flakes and the minced garlic. Don't worry, that amount of chili flakes won't create too much heat for all those packets of noodles. It will simply add a wonderful flavor. Add the sliced onions or salad onion whites. Add salt to taste. Next, the spring onion greens. Growing up in India, noodles weren't a staple in our household. They were more of a special treat. I remember the excitement of slurping up those flavorful strands. But to be honest, it was the joy of dining out with loved ones that made it special. By the way, I ate that piece of uneven carrot. You should do the same. Those little arguments over who got the bigger portion or whose dish looked nicer added to the fun and laughter. After a few amusing but failed attempts at tossing the vegetables in the air, I decided to revert to the traditional method of mixing. Not giving up, but this worked. The stage is set, now time to add our noodles. Add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. We are going to add chili oil infused olive oil. This is not hot at all, but adds a fantastic depth of flavor. Please skip it if you don't have it. Next, about 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar for that tangy flavor. We haven't forgotten about that noodle water that we reserved earlier. 2 to 3 tablespoons of noodle water. This water will help prevent anything from sticking to the wok while also adding flavor. Just showing off a little here. Look at these noodles. The strands are perfectly separated and they look absolutely delicious. A taste test and adjust the seasoning if needed. Garnish it with spring onions. If you're new here and enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing for more delicious recipes. Before eating, I'm going to add some more spring onions and some of that chili oil. Please share it with your friends whom you think would like it too. Thank you for watching and happy cooking.